Good morning, YouTube. Mix7170. How y'all doing? I have missed you, each and every one of you. Where the fuck have you been? I'll tell you where I've been. I have been without a motorcycle for about 2 weeks. I got her back this past Monday, but it's been a very hectic few days with my brewery and some of the other work I'm doing, so I haven't had a chance to ride and update you guys. Basically what happened was I was coming back from visiting my wife's folks. Came in from out of town and they were staying across town, so I buzzed over there on my bike after rush hour just to go see them real quick before they left, and I was coming back. And I was coming back to do a raid in Destiny. Raid. You guys raid? You guys play Destiny? Holler if y'all play Destiny. I'm on PS4. You can look me up, add me as a friend. We'll play together. It'll be fun. So anyways, hi lady. So anyways, I was headed back, and there's this nice corner where you're going from the N1, which is a long highway that goes in and out of Cape Town, onto the M5, which is how I get to the southern suburbs. It's a nice corner, and I was like, fuck it, man. I'll stick my knee out and get down a little, and it'd be something fun to do on the way home. So I'm mid-lean, probably at about 120 k's an hour or so, and all of a sudden the bike makes this really loud pop, and the back end just fucking steps the fuck out, like bucks hard, and I'm like, oh god, this is how I die. In that brief second, like I said, when you ride a motorcycle, things happen so quickly, but your brain is already processing things at 120 frames a second when normally people process things at 30 frames a second. So in that moment, I did have time to say, this is how I die. And so the back end does one of the wonk, and I hear a pop sound, and I sit straight up, and then I'm like, okay, shit, I'm gonna run off the fucking road. But then I feel the tire catch back, and it does one of these fucking wobbling things. I can fucking feel it, man. I can feel it. It feels like the back end is just on grease. And it is very apparent to me within probably the next 2 seconds that I've had a blowout. Oh, that I've had a blowout. And that was fucking terribly scary. So I slowed it way the fuck down, put on my hazards, got over in the side lane, and you know, I love South Africa and I feel relatively safe no matter where I am. But you don't pull over on the side of a fucking dimly lit highway at 11 o'clock at night. You just don't. It's dumb. So I basically got it down to about 20 k's an hour and limped it for about 2 k's on that flat tire. And oh boy, that was quite harrowing. Luckily it was my back tire, so I was able to kind of you know, basically jimmy it until I got to a truck stop, basically. Of course, they didn't have any fix-a-flat, and my dumb ass didn't have any repair stuff on me, so I called a tow truck, and what it came down to was a $50 tow, 3 k's to my house, or the chance of ruining an $8,000 bike. So I decided to go ahead and pay for the tow. I called up my local dealership to get a tire. I have a new one, obviously. I'm still in the process of scrubbing it in. And you must always remember when you get a new tire that you've got to scrub it in, because if you don't, this happens. Yeah, that was at the beginning of this ride. I just had absent-mindedly forgotten that the back tire was brand fucking new, and I just dipped it in nice and deep, and the back end goes whoosh. So that almost ended in fucking tragedy. So I had a bit of a rough couple last rides. But now I've got a Pirelli Super Corsa SP on the back of this bitch, which is it's like as close as you can get to a track tire without having to stick warmers on it. And yeah, it's not going to last as long, but it is dual compound. I'm hoping it gives me a bit more confidence once I've properly scrubbed it in, and it'll help me improve my riding. I was looking at the S20, but my local dealership said they didn't have it in stock, and I waited for a week for them to get stock, and they didn't get fucking stock. So when I say my local dealer, not Triumph. Triumph is normally pretty fucking good about that sort of thing, but the local dealer that I used to take my Suzuki to. So that is where I am, boys and girls. I am doing very well. Thanks for asking. Like I said, I've been very busy with my brewery stuff. We're going on tap at Banana Jam Cafe by the end of the month. If you guys are local in Cape Town, you want to come try some of my beer from Beard and Barrel. We're putting on a nice stout, put on a really interesting barrel-aged Belgian ale type of saison, and then I think we're also possibly putting on a peanut butter and jelly beer. Peanut butter and jelly beer? That sounds fucking weird. Yeah, well, we're a weird brewery. We do weird shit. Who wants to drink pale ale all the time? I don't. So, as always, it has been a pleasure. It has been an absolute pleasure hosting you this beautiful Cape Town morning. I hope you guys have a kick-ass day. I will start making motovlogs regularly again now that I have a tire. So y'all have a good one. I will catch you on the flip side. Cheers, guys.